All right, let's get started with some Enchanties. So we did top 8 the challenge, not this past weekend, but the weekend before with Enchanties, and I made a couple of small changes. Decided to switch up the 7 drops. I've cut the Coma for an Agent. I don't really think you need both Titan and Coma, because they kind of do very similar things, and Agent is a little more unique in what it offers you when you're going up to 7 with Incarnation, so I wanted to try that. I decided to add a fourth 5 drop in a Kenrith. I saw Dom Harvey, who went undefeated in the Mana Traders event with this deck list. I made a couple of small changes from Dom's list, but he had a Kenrith, and I wanted to give it a shot. It's just another, like, powerful value 5 drop that you can get. And, like, if you get Kenrith and then untap with it, you can kind of go nuts with, especially with Fable, where you, like, haste your Fable, copy something, etc., etc. So you can do some cool stuff with that. And then the 3 drops changed a little bit. We cut the Callous Blood Mage for a Zur. I didn't really get the Blood Mage that often, and as far as value 3 drops are concerned, I think you're most of the time just going to be getting a Cleric for a second copy of Incarnation. So Zur is nice because it provides a little bit of lifelink and a little bit of additional pressure, especially if you have a Leyline Binding where you can just, turn it into a 6/6. So that's a small change there. And then I've decided to cut the portable holes for Oath of Chandra's. Just portable hole doesn't. I don't know. I really just don't like the card. The fact that it's an artifact, you can't sack it to Incarnation. You don't have many 2 drops anyways, but that's another small change we made. But Oath of Chandra kills very similar things, but being a 2 mana enchantment is very important for the Incarnation curve. So you actually get something out of, like, the permanent type rather than portable hole, where it just you weren't able to really do anything with it. So I think that's a nice little small change. And then one Destiny Spinner, which is kind of an odd inclusion in the main deck, but the theory behind it is, yes, it's good against control decks because your stuff can't be countered. What you want this more is, it's a way to turn dead Chain to the Rocks into a threat, right? Like, if you have, 4 or 5 enchantments in play, you sack a Chain of the Rocks, get a Destiny Spinner, you can then just have the ability to make this giant threat on your opponent's turn. So those are the changes there, and then a couple of small changes to the sideboard. We cut some of the one-ofs, cut the Clarions, added more counter spells, and then just kind of shored up some numbers there. Nothing too major, but just play Omen of the Forge. You mean? I don't really like. I think 3 damage is more important than 2 damage. There's some X3s. But I mean, you could play Omen of the Forge. I think that it's a minor difference, but the thing about Omen of the Forge, the reason you would want to play Omen is if you wanted to sacrifice it. But if you plan on going 2-drop enchantment into Fable into Incarnation, you're not sacrificing your Omen anyways because you want to sacrifice it to Incarnation. I guess it's a better top deck later because you can then sacrifice it to get some additional value. But I think for the most part, 99% of the time, you're just going to be sacking it to Incarnation anyways. So Eidolon of Blossoms over Omnath. I don't hate that. The thing about Omnath that I like is it's more of an individually powerful threat when you just naturally draw it, because this deck does have the problem of just kind of drawing some of these random one-ofs. So when you have your one-ofs, I guess the Destiny Spinner is maybe a bad example, but when you have your one-ofs try to be more individually powerful cards, it makes it so, like, it kind of decreases the fail rate where you draw all of these one-ofs that just don't do anything. Right, I agree. Trial of Ambition is a better card, but the mana can't really support it, and I don't want to, like, warp the mana base to support a 2-mana black card. I don't think that's worth it. 33 lands, huh? Alright, we're on the draw. Can't keep this. Just a 1-lander. Okay, this is better. This has 3 lands. And then we have the ability to cast Binding on 2. I think I'm going to put back the Reunion, because I believe QB Turtle only plays mono white. So I want to be able to go removal into Incarnation. I mean, I think between Binding, Chain, and Oath, I don't really think the mono white matchup is that bad anyways. Whoa, what is this? 1 mana 2/1 ETB tapped. Non-skeleton creature died under your control this turn. Scribebug, by the way. So I guess they're like mono black aggro. Okay, that is good. I guess I can play Steam Vents and still hold up Binding. What does this do again? Activate only if a non-skeleton creature died under your control this turn. So if I Oath of Chandra, then they don't get it back, right? Because it's probably better to save Binding for something bigger. I guess I could kill Gix anyways. I'm just gonna Oath of Chandra. Is it 8 Pyros last night? Greatly enjoyed it, except playing against Angels. Yeah, Angels is kind of rough. You played against Angels 3 times? Jeez. That's a lot. That's a lot to play against Angels. So I can go tap land Binding, and then I can go Incarnation sack. Yeah, this is correct. Could just Incarnation sack Binding next turn. Angels is probably one of the more frustrating decks to play against. Because it feels, the matchups are just so, I mean, there's a lot of decks in Pioneer where matchups are like that, but it feels like the matchups are extremely polarized. Oh yeah, this only costs 1 mana. I don't know, I thought it cost 2. -2. Don't thoughties me, bro. So we can go Boseiju. Now we can play Fires too. Good draw, by the way. Do I want to give them back the Gix this turn? I could just Agent and take their Gix, right? That's probably better. I mean, I don't know. The Titan is nice to gain some life, but they're probably going to scoop anyways, yeah. Alright, game 2 against Mono Black Aggro. I feel like I always talk myself into bringing in Rest in Peace against them. I don't know if it's correct. They do have a decent number of creatures that come back from the graveyard, like Scrap Heap Scrounger, Bloodsoaked Champion, the 1 mana 2/1 they played that game, but I think in general you just don't really need it. And then these are obviously all bad. Definitely don't want Redain, so yeah, it's really just do I want Rest in Peace over any of these cards. I guess like Archon's kind of mid. Yeah, Monoskeleton aggro. 3 Angels, 1 Dimir, 1 Jeskai control. That's a rough league. What are some of these cards that we won't necessarily tutor for? Like I could cut like the Archon and the Spinner maybe. Because for the most part, these Chain of the Rocks aren't going to be dead. Do I think Fires could get banned in Pioneer? I mean, there's a potential that it does, but I think currently it's like, I don't really think it's doing anything more busted than Mono Green is, right? What's up, Boseiju? How you doing, buddy? Like Fires gives you a ton of mana advantage, but I mean, so does Mono Green, you know, and Mono Green has lasted this long. Like, would I be surprised if Fires ever got banned? No. Would I be surprised if Fires got banned before something from Mono Green? Absolutely. Hopefully no Angels. Yeah, Parage, dodge the Angels. The Angels gamers have all gone home for the holidays. That is true. Mono Green has significantly decreased in popularity, which I think is a net positive for the format, because a lot of people were kind of, and maybe it's a product of people aren't necessarily playing as competitive now that the regional championship season has ended. So people are maybe more apt to play kind of these like fringe-ish decks, if that makes sense. Whereas before people were just playing Mono Green because they wanted to win kind of thing. But I agree, Mono Green is like significantly decreased in popularity, which is a really good thing. So I think I'm just going to chain here so I don't have to take 2 damage. And then I can go tap land Binding next turn. Wish I had a second white source, but it's not that bad. This is worse if they have Gix. Yo! The man, the myth, the legend. Spawn of Mayhem. Aspiring Spike! Thank you so much for the massive raid. Can we get some Joels in the chat? Hope you had a good stream, buddy. Happy holidays. Hope you all had an excellent holiday. Playing some Pioneer. Rankle. Which one are we casting Leyline Binding on? So I'm going to go Binding into Fire's Incarnation, likely sack Binding. So... this is not Vintage Cube. Okay, let's think about this. So if I kill the Rankle, this thing hits me for 5, they grow this, then I can go Agent of Treachery, they get back right. No, because I'd rather have this as a blocker, right, if I'm getting Agent. So I can go kill the spawn, but then I guess they get a Rankle trigger. Do I care about the Rankle trigger? Not really. I'm gonna kill the spawn, because if I'm gonna get Agent of Treachery and give them back the spawn, I'd rather have this as a blocker. It's a better blocker. They're getting the creature back anyways. Well, I'm gonna steal it with Agent, so I want this untapped. You know what I mean? Jello Moose coming in with the 5 gifted subs. If you got gifted a sub from Jello Moose, be sure to thank them in chat. Mary Joel Miss to you as well. Thank you so much for the 5 gifted. Very, very generous of you. Appreciate you, bunny. I mean, I could also just get the Titan, but I think I'd rather get the Agent and just have 2 blockers, right? Yeah, I'd rather just have 2 blockers. I think I like this better. Titan seems better. Well, worse if they have a removal spell, because if I get Titan and they just have, like, Murderous Rider for the Titan, I can't block the Spawn or the Rankle, so I'm kind of just, like, super toast if they do that. You know what I mean? So we take 3. Wonder if they sack here. Probably fine even if they do sack. So now I can go, like, Binding, kill a shitter, then get sack the Binding to get Titan. Yeah, I'm choosing to play Agent over Coma. Definitely gonna keep the Binding. So now we get to go. Can Yori on this turn too, right? So we can go. I guess I'll play the Sun Petal Grove. Go 2 mana. Oops, gotta pay white for the Binding. Cast the Binding for 2. Binding, kill some idiot. Who cares? We can go pick up Yorion. Cast Yorion for free. Blink the Agent, the Chained, and I guess that's it. Okay, they're off it. So yeah, I was going to blink the Agent, the Chained. Agent, I was going to steal the Rankle. Chained, I was going to kill the bigger Knight, and then I was going to sack Binding for Titan. And yeah, they would have been dead, so. This deck is great. It's really, really good. I built it in paper, too. I love this deck. It's going to be one that I work on moving forward. It's probably my new favorite deck. Relationship with boats ended. New relationship with Enchanties. It's a good deck. It's a really good deck. Kind of. Yeah, but that's what Titan's there for. Titan's the one that closes the game. Like, Agent's the one that gets you out of the tough spots, and Titan's the one that closes the game. These hands are bad. I did shave a land, and I appear to be getting massively punished for it. I mean, I guess we keep this. It's not good, but we're on 5. Put back Chain to the Joels. Recommend seeing it in theaters. It's a 3-hour movie. Jeez. Yeah, well, I mean, you could easily just replace Oath of Chandra for Omen of the Forge if you wanted to play this exact 75 on Arena, or 95. But Chain to the Rocks is a massive, massive miss. I would not recommend playing this deck on Arena until they get Chain to the Rocks. It's really difficult without it. Okay, guess we can't complain about a red source. I mean, Oath and Omen are kind of a wash. Like, I'm not, like, you know, I don't even know if Oath is that much better than Omen anyways, but Chained is a massive loss for sure. Yeah, see, I'm not playing the Rallier. Yeah, the old resident sleeper. I'd be shocked if they did not counter my spell. What do you think, chat? Are they going to counter my spell? What are the odds? What are the odds? Oh, surprised. They countered my spell. Definitely did not see that coming. No idea. Rallier has been nuts. I haven't actually tried the Rallier yet. P-hole is just so much worse, though, is the issue. I'm going to play around Censor. I don't think the life matters that much. Thank you for the 25 months. Much appreciated, buddy. 25 months is a long, long time. Thank you so much for the continued support. Yeah, I mean, you theoretically could play Portable Hole over Chain of the Rocks on Arena, but it is a much, much worse card. It does kind of still do the job against Mono Green where it kills the elves, but hopefully we'll get Chain to the Rocks in the next anthology. Is that too much copium? Alright, we'll go back to the normal playlist. How's the music level, by the way? I turned it down to kind of match with the mic volume, because people said the mic was a little bit low. This is a new microphone, so I'm still getting used to things. I'm just going to play a 4-3, I guess. I should have left out white mana, though. That was bad. Sounds good. Alright, good, good, good. Trying to figure out how to see the top 8s from the challenges. How do I see that? So for whatever reason, I don't know what happened, but this weekend, the challenges didn't get uploaded. I don't know if it's a Daybreak issue or exactly what caused it, but the this weekend did not get updated. It might be a holiday thing, Because I know Fireshoe said he was having some issues finding deck lists. I found myself. Okay. Do I know how DT finished with creativity yesterday? That I don't know. Alright, will I get to resolve a spell this game? I guess I resolved a Knight of Autumn. Yeah, nothing since the 20th, so I don't know if it was like... that was around the Cube update too, wasn't it? That was like right around when Cube started. So maybe they messed something up when they updated things for Cube. That's true. They're also off this week, yeah. This is like the one downside to playing the not creativity, the Fires Enigmatic decks. I think this matchup is really bad, but we have a lot of stuff for a post board. That's what I'm saying, Root Samurai. That's what I'm saying. I mean, it's just the same thing no matter what format you're playing. Control decks are always just really boring to play against. 6-turn clock, yeah. It doesn't really matter the format. It's just control is extremely boring to watch and extremely boring to play against. But that's just part of the game, you know? For all the great things in the game, we have to deal with this sometimes. I'm going to cast Binding first, I think, because I think it's more important to kill the Emperor than it is to resolve Fable. Maybe that's wrong. We can play Fable. To stay alive. You can still play around Censor, which is nice. That was a good turn. Could discard this Oath of Chandra to the Fable as well. Def Chat, thank you for the 22 months, buddy. Much appreciated. Hope you had an excellent holidays. 90K for the JS. You'll love to see it. Oh, what's this Imgur link that you sent me? Beers, thank you for the 9. What is this? What is this? What is this that Beers sent me? Dunkin' Donuts drive-through. That's great. Classics. Why are we timing out JS for 5 minutes? No. Why are we bullying JS? All right, fine. You know the rules, JS. Nothing personal. All right, I'll see you in 5, buddy. It's fine. It's fine. I know. They're attacking with everything. Hall of Storm Giants getting in there. I could trade for the token. I mean, I don't really need the mana, right? I mean, the thing about trading for the token is I have the Oath of Chandra to kill it, but I kind of want to discard the Oath to the Fable, so I'll just trade. It was a good meme. Very, very good meme. Ooh, keep this Keruga. Although the Keruga is not really the best against this castle. I'm still going to play the Keruga, though. A little draw 2 action. Yeah, Apotheosis coming back with the 5 months. Joelers. Chain to the rocks, huh? 7-8. Chain is actually kind of important because it makes it so it's not a 2-turn clock. It's 7-7. Puts me to 1. So I think playing the chain is good. It's going to be a weird game. I still have 3 cards in hand. I'm definitely not favored. If we can find an Agent of Treachery... I was going to say an Incarnation. The awkward part about Incarnation is we have to sack the Binding to get Agent, and they would get the Wandering Emperor back. But I still think that's better than them having a Hall, so if I find Incarnation, I'll probably still sack Binding to get Agent. Depending on what they do, I guess. And if they're just going to fire up the Hall, it's Farewell. Farewell would suck. Seems like that's what it is. Oh. Well, I can beat that. I guess I have to find a Binding. Okay. Sucks that our Yorion's already gone too. Ropeburn, thank you for the 17 months. Merry Christmas to you as well. Appreciate all the support today, guys. Thank you, Chad. Hope you had an excellent holiday. All right, beatdowns. Hippo in the red zone. Very aggressive Hippo. I'll keep the Sacred Foundry in hand to discard to Fable Chapter 2. I mean, them untapping with Shark Typhoon is pretty monk-ass. Not much I can do about it. How's the cam look, by the way? It's 1080p. This is the new webcam. Does it look any different? Can you notice the difference? That's good. Yeah, new webcam, new mic, who dis? Okay, can discard both of those. Archon of Emeria. I don't really think that's going to get me anywhere, so we'll just discard that to Bitter Reunion. They currently do not have enough to animate the hall, which is nice. Yeah, I know, right? Holy crap, dude. Y'all are way too generous today. Dev Chad with the 10 gifted subs. Thank you so much for the 10 gifted subs. That is very, very generous of you. Thank you so much, Def Chad. Appreciate the support, buddy. Hope you had an excellent holiday. If you got gifted a sub from Def Chad, be sure to thank them in the chat. Thank you, buddy. Happy holidays. Okay. So now we cannot attack with the Goblin Shaman token, because they have a 3/3. Yeah, dodged if you didn't get one. You know the rules. Again, Def Chat, thank you so much. Appreciate all the support today, chat. Thank you. Yeah, like if they had a counterspell, you would think they would counter the reunion so that maybe they're worried about the last card in my hand, but like what if I just draw 2 good cards, you know? Then they only have, maybe they have a second counterspell. Depends on what's in their hand. Temp Lockdown. Okay. Why would they even cast that? Why on earth would they cast that? That's horrible. What the? Oh, we actually drew a good card, too. That's insane. I'm going to attack first in case they have a counterspell. Yeah, they must have missed the fact that they would lose their tokens. I mean, if this resolves, we're kind of chilling. You will resolve. Surely, right? Surely. It sucks, though. I really don't want to... Oh, man, I don't want to give them back the Emperor. I guess I could take... Oh, man. Not sure what I do here. So I can sack Binding. I can get Titan. Titan blow up the Shark Typhoon. Well, my only 4-drop is in the graveyard, so sacking this doesn't do anything. I had the day off, so I decided to start early. Shield counter, destroy, lockdown. Just to get the reunion back. I kind of want to blow up the Shark Typhoon. I mean, the other line is just like, what if I just got Agent of Treachery and stole either the Shark Typhoon or the Wandering Emperor, right? Yeah, what if I just stole the Emperor with Agent? How good is that? That's pretty good too, right? I know they can activate in response, which is awkward because they get to kill the Keruga. I mean, I could just sack nothing. Like, I could just do nothing with this too, right? Which is also not a bad line. What about stealing Shark? If I steal Shark, then they can go Emperor, kill the Keruga, and then I have a Reflection and a Shark, but I have no spells left is the issue, right? That's the problem with that line. If I steal anything, it's going to be the Wandering Emperor for sure. Like, I could also just Titan, blow up the lockdown, get the reunion back, discard this to try and find a good spell, and then they would kill Keruga. I'd go, like, blow up lockdown, get a 4/4. That's actually not too bad, right? Blow up lockdown, get a 4/4. They get to Emperor the Keruga. I think I'm going to do that, actually. I think I like that. I think I like that line. Shield counter. Well, the issue with shield counter is I'm not presenting lethal, right? Oh, I am because... Oh, wait a minute. This line is crazy. Okay. So, here's what we're going to do. We're going to go... This line is insane. Hold up. Because I can sack the reunion to give the Fable haste and then copy the Titan still an end step to blow up the Shark Typhoon. This line's actually cracked. Right? This line's sick. I'll put a shield counter on the Titan. Discard here. I'm going to pass priority and do it upkeep in case they don't activate the Emperor. They will, but... Ape Shit coming back with the 4 months. Thank you for the 4 months, buddy. Appreciate you. Thank you. Mary Joelmas to you as well. Okay, what do we got? What are they casting? Are they trying to activate Castle? I'm confused. Okay, that's fine. Oh yeah, the Titan's way too good. I would never cut the Titan. I guess I could just do it now. They went top bottom. If I do it now, it lets them kill the Reflection, but I can also just get a shield counter, right? I can go blow up Shark Typhoon, put a shield counter on the Keruga if they kill the Reflection, and then I have 2 things with the... Nah, I'm just going to pass priority. Okay, they did forego about their Wandering Emperor, but... I could do it now, but then they could still kill the reflection, huh? Lose the Titan for our turn. You just want to wait till end step. I'm a little bit worried about them getting a Shark token, because they did put a card on top, though. But if it's Supreme Verdict, nah, yeah, this is fine, because if it's Verdict, they lose the token anyways. Yeah. No, this is probably fine, because they probably topped a Wrath, right? Like, Farewell gets me no matter what, but... I bugged Twitch and I haven't earned my points, any points since then. Sometimes it's weird where, like, I'll be in a stream and I'll go to click on, click the redeem points or whatever, and it'll keep erroring out. Sometimes you just gotta keep refreshing. You're playing Lotus Breach tonight? Nice, 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 dude. That's awesome. Lotus Breach is sick. Are you playing the green cards? I know that's what you said you wanted to, do a donut deck for. Okay. So this forces me to sack the Reunion. So I guess I'll sack the Reunion. The good thing about this line is I don't have to make the decision on copying now. Oh wait, this doesn't do anything, because I can just get the Reunion back into turn, right? I can just blow this up. Oh no, because I sacked it. Right, okay. BTTV has a setting that auto-clicks it? I did not know that. Freyberg, thank you for the Twitch Prime. Appreciate you. Thank you, thank you. Tons and tons of support today. Appreciate y'all being here. Soul Partition. I have a response. So they have no cards in hand. I can blow up the lockdown and make a 4/4, and the Chain of the Rocks will kill the Shark token. I think I like that. Right? And then I could Deputy kill the Emperor. They will get to Wandering Emperor downtick on the Reflection, but when I blow up Typhoon, they have no cards in hand. I don't know. Maybe blowing up Typhoon is better. Alright, they scooped anyways. Opponent did not play that game very well. And the world needed content. The most Doomwake took up the mantle and saved Twitch. Thank you for the kind words, Vinny. Appreciate you, buddy. Like 1,000 times. Alright, against Control. Winning game 1 is so huge, because we have so many dead cards against them. So we got the Chain to the Yep Rocks. The Oath of Chandras. And what's the last cut? Archon of Emeria does not seem very good. Even, even Tolsimir, it's at least 2 bodies, right? Another Vinny interview win. That was, like, my greatest moment of coverage. I've been doing coverage for, what, like 6-7 months now? That is far and away the best moment I've ever had on coverage. Like, we need to... I'm actually going to make a... I'm going to make a... You know what I'm going to do? I'm going to make a clip of that interview, and I'll make it as, like... Maybe I'll make that as, like, the new subscriber notification. I should do that. That would be incredibly based. Yeah, this looks good. Let's go with that. I think Not Me clipped it a while back, but... What would be based? Well, not like Turkey Baster, but... Vinny is an incredibly based human being. Oh, I didn't tell you, chat. You know what my mom got me for Christmas? She got me a creme brulee blowtorch. Now, I don't know if I'm gonna ever make creme brulee, but it's like a little blowtorch that you can, like, if you're not just for creme brulee, but you can use it for other things too. It's pretty sick. Yeah, you can make like lemon meringue pie too. Like, you kind of brown the top of it with the blowtorch. I should not be trusted with fire devices though. Can roast marshmallows at your PC with it. I would not recommend using that instrument near a computer. That would not be my recommended advice. Back the fourth land with the sand. Warm up your computer on a cold day. Yeah. Great shirt. You'll love to see it. I want to go see these guys again. It's been too long, and by too long I mean it's been like 6 months. I'm gonna go see them every time they come to the area. Steam vent. I want to cast Presence here before they have Field of Ruin active. And there's not really a ton that I would want to hold up Dispute for anyways. I can go Fortress, hold up Cycle, and Dispute. Turn after, maybe pick up Yorion, hold up Dispute. We'll see what they do. That is the worst draw on my deck. Maybe, I guess the Agent is the next one, but they're kind of the same. I will say, drawing the 7 drops really sucks. It's not what you're supposed to do. Yeah, maybe I don't even need heat in my room. If I have the flamethrower, whoever needs, I don't really need heat anymore. Just warm my hands up over the flamethrower. Ooh. Should be jam. I mean, they did just foretell a card. I could be baiting myself. It could just be, could be the draw 2. The thing about going for fires is I don't even have anything good to cast off of the fires, so I think what I'm going to do is just pick up Bird and hold up the Dispute. I think this is good. Okay, so it's not the draw 2. Definitely saw it coming. You're 4-0. Let's go. Please play a blue spell so I can counter it. What is this? Starnheim Unleashed for 1. Okay. I mean, it is kind of pressure, right? Please don't have veto, 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 please don't have veto. Fuck! Do I think the initiative mechanic lasts all of 2023? I mean, I don't play a ton of Legacy and Vintage, but I have to assume that it's certainly on their radar of things to axe. Because it's not very healthy, you know? It just does not seem very healthy. Okay, this worked out. This worked out. That I can't explain. Interesting. I can't Skyclave the token. I can Bitter Reunion and hope to draw an untapped land, and then I can go Incarnation, Sack Reunion. It's gotta be good, right? Discarding the Skyclave, probably? Okay, untapped land is not bad. I'm actually kind of I'm the other way, Young Sock. I actually think it's more busted in Vintage than it is in Legacy. We just Deputy the token, right? Yeah. I know, if they kill the Deputy, they don't get the token back. Alright, they have 3 cards in hand. What is the worst that could happen? Pass. I like pass. Ooh. Kenfather. The old Kenfather. I'm definitely not going to attack into Shark Typhoon. I'm going to pre-combat this Fires and see what they do. Looks like they're going to counter this. Always the fucking veto. Oh, now I can at least attack into a 2/2 Shark so I don't lose my Deputy. God, 2-minute enchantment would have been so sick there. Because then I could have sacked the Toot and get a... I could have got Moon-Blessed Cleric, and then Cleric could have put another Incarnation on top, probably. Maybe Fires, but... Playing it a lot on Arena. Do you think it's highly competitive as I think it is? I do, yes. J-Star. I think this is one of the best decks. This is definitely one of the best decks. It's just this deck just has a lot of good stuff going for it. Like the Rakdos matchup is crazy. You have a lot of good tools against aggressive decks. Your matchup against Mono Green is not great, but with the decline in Mono Green recently, I do think it's quite a bit better. What's up, Koida? Okay, that's not bad. They have 2 cards left. Let's cast... Should leave up those 2. Cast this. We'll eventually run out of counter spells, right? It appears not now. Okay. I still have a Foretold card. This is like the OG stream song. It seems Mono-Green Explorer isn't what Pioneer is because we're missing Chainveil and Oath. Right. There's still a ton of people that play that deck on Explorer, though. Like that has to be the most played deck on Explorer. Starnheim for 2. Okay, well if I find a 2-mana enchantment, I could just sack that and get a clone. That's not a 2-mana enchantment. Am I dead? Holy shit, I'm just dead, aren't I? Well, if they have a counterspell for Yorion, which I expect them to. I mean, I guess I'll cast the Yorion, but I don't think it's resolving. We're dead if they counter this. Ooh. They did not have a counterspell. Alright, never mind. I just assumed they would have had a counterspell for it. Thinking, what's the true meaning of Jolmus? I don't know, you know. Nobody really knows what the true meaning of Jolmus is. Are they going to verdict me? Memory Deluge. It's just hanging out with your Joel family, eating some good Joel food, opening some Joel gifts, you know? Just a nice, warm, hearty dose of Joel. I'm at 8. Cannot play this Titan of Industry. Can play the Kenfather. 2, 3, 4, 5. Go like Kenfather Haste. I like the fish emote. That's awesome. That's great. Esther's awesome. Alright, I'm just gonna cast Kenrith. Try and go beat downs. I guess I assume this is gonna get countered. It's not getting countered. We'll give Kenrith haste. They cannot Wandering Emperor me now. They also can't Shark Typhoon me, so this is good. Should be a guaranteed 10 damage. And we will definitely have lethal next turn. I'm assuming they're going to Wrath me. Maybe this was my, like, best post-Wrath threat, and I should not have cast the Kenrith there. Could have went, like, Fable this turn, try to set up Kenrith after they Wrath me. Because if I Fable, they almost certainly will cast the Wrath. Okay. 2 cards. This game, the Omnath is not gone, so we can sack Fable. Interesting. See, that's kind of awkward if I plan on sacrificing the Fable for Omnath. I could go Cleric Fable. What am I even getting with the Cleric, though? Just like Leyline Binding? This is kind of weird. So we could go... I could just play both of these and not use the Incarnation, right? So I could go play both of these, don't use the Incarnation, search for Fires. Next turn, draw Fires, don't use Fable, Fires Titan, and then I can sack the Fable for Omnath. Yeah, let's do that. Let's play the Fable first, because I think that one's more important to resolve. Okay, do that. Let me go Cleric, get Fires. We could also get a 2-mana enchantment, and that could get a Sur. It's probably better to just go Fires. This is my last Fires? Holy shit, I didn't realize that. I did not realize this was my last Fires. Well, it's gonna suck if they counter it, I guess. Reprint Enduring Ideal so I can try to do some stupid shit with Enigmatic. Ooh, Enigmatic Ideal sounds kind of nice. What's like the most expensive enchantment that we could tutor for with Incarnation? Yeah, they did snap veto every other one. I guess I'm gonna go to combat first. Let's go to combat first. If they shark, they can shark for... Get shark for 8. Which is really unfortunate because I can only make a 7/7 reach. Oh. That's also pretty bad. Now I can just, if the Fires resolves, I can sack the Fires to get Cavalier of Dawn. This is actually kind of okay if they don't have a counterspell for Fires. Right? Hey kid, do I have your attention? Okay, let's cast the Titan. To the band. This song always gets me when... Because now I think people are subscribing. Okay, so what are we doing with this trigger? 4/4 shield counter on the Titan. 4/4 shield counter. Yeah, let's go 4/4 shield counter on Titan. That's the other notification. That is the other notification. James DeBouche with the 5 gifted subs. James has got 5 on it. Thank you so much for the 5 gifties. Appreciate you, buddy. James got 5 on it. If you got gifted stuff from James, be sure to thank them in chat. Thank you so much, buddy. Got triggered by A7X, yeah. Maybe there's a good reason that I put it on the playlist. Deluge. Could be a deluge. Alright, well, I did say that the control matchup was bad, and we just kind of 2-0'd them pretty easily, so... I mean, they did not play the best game 1, but... You can't win this. Can we get the perfect league? Can we get the perfect league? This hand does not have green mana, but we have double reunion. Alright, I'm keeping. I think this hand's fine with double reunion. I think it's okay. You get to see a lot of cards. You found a funny dodged emote. Get Swamp Go. Nice mana base, by the way. Yeah, I got you, James. You can make a song request. is this? Dodged. Alright, I'm in. I'm for it. So I could go Iganjo. I'm actually thinking about just playing the Sun Petal Grove now. Yeah, I'm actually going to play the Sun Petal Grove here. Because now I could just, like, Presence, not cast the Reunion. I don't know if that's better or worse, but... Seems there's no one to go in. Ooh, some every time I die. Love me some every time I die. Always draw the stupid hippo. A stupid fucking hippo. Have I tried Snap? No, I haven't tried Snap yet. It's been on my list of things to do, but I just haven't gotten around to it yet. What did the hippo ever do to me? Rakdos. This matchup is so easy. I know, right? I miss every time I die. They have some real bangers. So if we miss on land, I can go Haven the Steam Vents and then cast Reunion. So Haven Steam Vents, play Reunion. I don't really like Archon against them. Play tap land. Next turn we can go, like, I don't know, Fires, Omnath. We can figure it out from there. I do like this version a lot more than Hippo Fires, yeah. I think it just has a lot more, like, a lot more flexibility. Rude. Trying to get Yorion banned. They have to take Fires, right? I mean, every card in my hand is a problem for them. Yeah, they have to take Fires. But now we can just go, like, Chain of the Rocks Omnath. Right? So this is white, Chain of the Rocks, kill the Joldred. Then we can go blue, green, red, white, Omnath. I'm going to keep the headquarters in hand because I might want to sack it or cycle it. So we'll just do it this way. What's my thoughts on the creativity list that Demonic Tutors was running yesterday? I didn't see his exact list. Was there anything, like, major differences? I know, Chained is so massive. It's really hard to play this deck without Chain of the Rocks. Portable Hole is, like, noticeably worse. So much worse. Yeah, you can post the list. I'm curious to see, like, if there was any major differences. Leyline Binding. 1, 2, 3, 4. I have 6 mana. I can go Binding the Reflection, play Keruga, draw 2. Or no, it's something I draw 1. I am playing all the good cards, Def Chat. Yeah, I am. All of the good cards. Am I down to draw 1 card? I think so. So kill Reflection. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I'll look at it in a second. Okay, again, saving the headquarters to cycle. Alright, let's take a look at this list. Oh, you're talking Pioneer. I thought you were talking about Modern. I actually like this list quite a bit. I think it's good. I feel like I would play the 4th big score, but I like a lot of what's going on here. Secrets is awesome. It's a good addition. I had that deck built in paper too. I think it's good. Yeah, I think it's good. Another Bone Crusher. They're, like, oddly behind somehow. Discard Glacial Fortress. They have 1 card left. Can Yorion this turn? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. I guess I could have just Yorioned. Blink this, blink this. Maybe that would have been better than what I did. So we can go white, blue, green, make a 4/3, try to trade for the Bone Crusher. And a boyfriend who look like a girlfriend. And I'm still going to hold on to the Sparrows headquarters so I can cycle it potentially. Hopefully they don't have another removal spell and we can go trade here, take 6. I guess they're just going to fire up the den, yeah. So trade for Bone Crusher, take 4, 7, 9, 10, go to 2. We're kind of fucked. Kind of have to draw Incarnation. Jesus Christ! Okay, well, when Rakdos draws like that and we draw all lands, yeah, I guess we can lose. But normally this matchup is kind of a buy. It's fine. We could spot him a game. They need it. No sideboard. We could spot him a game. They need the help. Rushing around. All right, play first. I almost want to choose the draw, just because like we're so favored. This Steam Vents. The song is very good, yeah. Okay. Man, losing to Rakdos would really suck. I'm just gonna throw that out there. Losing to Rakdos would really suck. This is like the only reason you play this deck. It's because this matchup is so good. It's gonna pick up Yorion. Because if they play Trespasser, I wouldn't want to kill it anyways. I'm saving Binding for Shieldred. Also, the fact that they played this on 2 and not this leads me to believe they don't have any more lands in hand. Because they would have just played this on 2 if they had it, right? Can go Skyclave, discard Spinner. And then if they play Shieldred and I draw a land, I can go Yorion, blink the Skyclave. I think I like that. Saving the Bitter Reunion for a turn where I can bitter use my mana. Sure. Whatevs. Don't care that much. Ooh. Good draw step. So now we can go Pioneer Tournament, LGS near you. Might go to if the owner... Nice, dude. That's awesome. Some Jeskai Ascendancy. Yeah, I'm thinking about just getting the Enigmatic in play now. Yeah, and then I have multiple enchantments next turn that I can just kind of go off with. That's what I was thinking too. Enigmatic, and then even if I get Thoughtseized, I have 2 enchantments in my hand. So, and if they don't Thoughtseize me, they lose the game because I can just go Binding, exile this, sack Binding, get a 7-drop, and they're basically just done. Reading for land, hold up Binding. Nah, it's just more important to get this in play to get it under a Thoughtseize. So let's go Binding, sack Binding. Question is, what do we get? Probably just Titan, right? 7/7, then shield counter on the Titan. Or 4 token and then shield counter on the Titan. Yeah. That's what I'm thinking too. Voices. Also, it's nice to save the agent for if they play a Shieldred. Imagine a world where they play Shieldred and I draw a second Binding, then I could just go Binding, attack for 11, sack Binding, steal your Shieldred. But they're super dead anyways. The new one here, where can I find the deck list because I don't see a link in the description? Yeah, I do exclamation point deck. Exclamation point deck. Alright, kill Shieldred. Discard Stomping Ground. They don't want to play anymore. Game 3. Yeah, Titan's good against Extinction Event because we get an odd and an even. It's a good point. Head again. And they also don't even usually bring in Extinction Event, right? It's usually a card that they wouldn't bring in a matchup like this. I tend to just keep any hand that just functions. You know, this hand just works. It's got land and spells. Yeah, go blank, Thoughtseize, duress, that kind of stuff. I mean, they can definitely cheese you. What happened game 1, right? You can definitely get cheesed. What just happened? Why did they tap mana? Did they upkeep tap mana and they lost it or something? I guess I'll just get the Spinner into play. They're not going to keep in Fatal Push. Graveyard, Trespasser. Do a little beatdowns. Interesting. I could go Chained and Reunion. What am I discarding, though? So I can go Chain, discard Oath, Reunion, discard land. I really want to keep the second Chain for Shieldred. How do you have your setup to keep your VODs from having music in there? Asking for streamer tips. Go to your streamer settings. I'll show you real quick. This little audio settings down here. And then under your desktop audio, uncheck the second stream track. That's all you have to do. Very simple. And then it will not record music. Will not record audio. Yeah, I guess I could discard the Oath first. And then we can see what we discarded the chained. That's a good point, yeah. I do kind of want to keep the second chained. Well, guess we can discard lands now. Discard the Steam Vents. Yeah, this line makes a lot more sense. Go blank. I mean, I guess I just keep land fires, right? Especially, yeah, I just keep land fires. Okay, it's pretty good. So why don't you tell someone who cares? Then make the Yorion next turn, draw a shit ton of cards. God, the fact that this Yorion is blanked, is saved from Thoughtseize is so messed up. Okay, that's annoying. Okay, now I just don't really care, right? So we can go play Incarnation, pick up Yorion, play tap land, play Yorion. I'll just take some damage off the Shieldred too. Blink, blink. Ooh, I could actually just keep... Okay, they scooped anyways. I was thinking about keeping one of the 2-drops in play, so I could actually resolve the Incarnation trigger to kill the Shieldred, and then resolve the Yorion trigger, right? We can blink chain if we care. Oh yeah, that too. I could have just blinked the chain. Yeah, they were super dead. That game was beyond over. See, you get cheesed game 1, and then the next 2 games are super easy when you don't get cheesed. I know, it's super easy. That match... Well, that's not good for me. I don't like that. The blue-white matchup is really rough game 1. I mean, we have Spinner in the opening hand. I'm going to keep this. We have to get pretty lucky against blue-white. Like the Tarka in the 7-drop slot, thoughts on it versus Steel, or in the sideboard for white aggro. Maybe in the sideboard it could be good, but I really like... I'm going to play this on 1. I've been a pretty big fan of having Agent and Titan. I tried Coma. Like, the list that I played last week had Coma and Titan, but, like, Coma does a lot of the same stuff that Titan does, so I never really found myself in a spot that I wanted to get it versus Coma. And the Agent just gets you out of these tight spots. Agent is your best 7-drop against Shieldred. So, like, that's kind of why I want the Agent. Because, like, if you binding a Shieldred and then you sack the binding to get a 7-drop, you really want an Agent to take their Shieldred. So that's kind of, like, the biggest reason it's there. And it's good against green, too. But, like, I could see sideboarding a Tarka. I don't think it's horrible. Alright, am I playing Bitter Reunion this turn? I think so. Kind of messes with my mana a little bit. Friends don't play bad Enchanty list. I've just changed a couple of cards, man. You gotta let me play some different cards once in a while. Once in a while, I gotta play some different cards, you know? Yeah, maybe Coma in the Titan spot is good. What's up, T-Span? Okay, I think I'm just gonna main phase this binding so I don't get blown out by Brave. And then we can Incarnation the turn after, right? Yeah, I'm gonna main phase the binding to not get braved. T-Span! Adeline? I don't like that. Titan's game here either way. I mean, maybe. Like, they have a decent amount of pressure, and they do still have Brave the Elements. Like, I don't know if it's necessarily game over. I actually kind of think I'm supposed to steal the Adeline. They get the second Aspirant back, though. What if I just sack this and got Skyclave? I could do that, too. It's actually kind of a tough turn. If I sack Binding, get Agent, steal Adeline, they have 2 Aspirants in play. Yeah, Brutal Cathar would kind of suck. Oh, that's a good point. Yeah, we can just Glasspool. We can Glasspool the Agent next turn. So yeah, it's probably better to get the Agent, right, and just steal all their shit. Yeah, you're probably right. I mean, I guess maybe this is awkward if they have second Adeline, but I don't know. Maybe it's still okay. It still might be okay. Because now they can make a 4/4. If they make a 4/4, I'll probably just chump block, right? Titan's better against Cathar. Well, if they Cathar, I still get to keep the Adeline, right? Okay, that's annoying. Okay. What should you play in Pioneer Event in 10 days as someone who has never played the format? I mean, for people who don't play Pioneer, my suggestion is usually just mono green, but... So if I double block, they get to kill the Agent, which makes the Mimic worse. So I think I'm just going to take 6, go to 5. And then I can go copy Agent, steal something, Skyclave something else. The chosen creature is Delion. Yeah, nice. I guess they chose the lieutenant, but nobody would really know. Can get Deputy. Oh, true. So we can Deputy these two, and then Skyclave this. Or steal this, Deputy these two. Sure, yeah, steal this, Deputy these two. So I'll just take 6. I mean, that's... Man, Deputy is a lot worse against Brutal Cathar, though, right? So let's go cast Mimic. Copy Tretch. Copy Tretch, steal Lieutenant. But also haste, right? I guess there's no reason to haste. So I can go attack with these two. Attack with these two, get a 1/1, pumps the Lieutenant. Yeah. Oh, yeah. Because I want to sack the Reunion to get Deputy. Right. I'm with you. Let's go play Headquarters, ship it, sack the Reunion, get the Deputy, Deputy these two, and good luck. One more stolen thing and we're close to the draw 6. We just need to Yorion the Agent of Treachery. We can draw 9 cards actually, right? We have a lot of colors. We don't really. We only have blue and white. Like, if they Brave white, depending on what they do this turn, they're probably gonna play some creatures this turn, but we're also just close to having lethal, you know? Okay, I assumed that was gonna happen. That was worst case scenario, but it is 6. It's draw 3 off of each, right? Oh yeah, I see what you're saying. Sure. They're attacking me with a 5/5. I guess I just trade. Right? Yeah, I'll just trade. Fable Bidder. Can I cast that? I can, right? I should probably cast that. That's a good draw step. Woof. That was a good draw step. Hard to tell if I have no idea if I can actually cast it. I'm just gonna try and cast it. Nobody has any idea what my mana is. I don't even know. I'm playing the deck and I have no idea what lands I have in play. To be fair, I did this to myself. I am playing the annoying ass lands, but yeah, when we can auto tap or win. Auto tap or win. Okay, so we can cut the spinner. We're not spinning. Archon sucks. 2 more cuts. Everything else is pretty good, right? Maybe the Keruga can go. Keruga can probably go. You cut 2 fires? Really? Just because they're so bad against Thalia? I think the Kenrith is nice. I just want an extra 5-drop. I'm kind of down to cut a Fable. Fable on the draw is kind of sketch. Cutting the Zur. I think the Zur is sick in this matchup. It just gains so much life. You just don't want the Zur in the deck to begin with. I think the Zur is crazy in this matchup. I'm kind of down to just shave a Fable. Ashiok just wants to tell me how bad of the changes that I made to this deck are, because it's not his exact 75 or 95. That's all. This hand's great. This hand's actually crazy. I'm just going to chain to use my mana. Maybe it's too bad if they play Thalia. Maybe I should wait a turn, actually. Yeah, let's wait a turn. It's just too bad if they play Thalia. And if they Thalia, I can go tap land chained. And then the turn after, I can go presence. Rewarded. Well, thank you, Ashiok. I appreciate it. You won't let me down. Tried the Bitter Reunion. Listen, I hate the mana base. How much different is the Bitter Reunion mana base than like the normal mana bases? I mean, we just have a bunch of mountains, which you want with Chain to the Rocks anyways, right? Well, shit. That's bad. So we have to presence into... I think I should go high roll mountain first, because then I can Chain to the Rocks without shocking. I have to find Chain to the Rocks and or Binding. So let's go white, green, presence here. Chain or Binding, Chain or Binding, Chain or Binding. You know, basically a Chain or a Binding. Dude, Tomic is actually kind of fucked up in this matchup. Wait, Tomic is actually sick against me. Because I can't Chain or Presence. Net 4? It's not very many life. Can I survive is the question. Go to 2, Fires Incarnation, sack Fires, get Tolsimir. Tolsimir, go to 5. Tolsimir, go to 5, fight this, chump here. Lock here. Yeah, I'm just dead. Alright, game 3. Would have been nice to draw that last turn. If I had drawn this last turn, I would have won this game, but... One turn away from that Rending Volley, huh? One turn away from that Rending Volley. Little Massacre Girl action. Mary Jolmis to you as well. Okay, this hand has 2 lands. We can Reunion, discard Titan. I think you have to keep these. I kind of want to actually go Shock on 1, so I can just use my mana most efficiently and go Volley into Reunion. I think I like that. I was going to register a Massacre Girl for Calgary. Yeah, Clarion could be good. I did cut the Clarions from the sideboard for more counterspells. Okay, definitely going to ice that. Yeah, let's just go Reunion, discard Titan. Okay, those are both very good. Now if they play Thalia, I can still kill it. Okay. We cast the Binding main phase, right? Yeah, I think we just cast the Binding main phase. Oh, I'm an idiot. Shit. For some reason I thought that this was a forest. Well, I guess we're not casting the Binding then, huh? I thought this was a forest. It looks like a forest! Chill, chill, chill. That's why I hate Steam Vents. I mean, I could have just shocked if I, like, read my cards, you know? If I just read my cards, I would have been fine. Just didn't read my cards. Okay, good news is they did nothing, so... Alright, how much does this cost? It costs 4. Okay, cool. So I'm just going to kill their Thalia right now. I'm not supposed to kill the Aspirant, right? I don't think so. Well, the awkward part about leaving the Thalia in play is then I have to shock again for the Incarnation. You think I have to kill the Aspirant? Why? Deputy Thalia? If I cast Deputy, I'm going to kill the Aspirant so I can block the Thalia. Isn't that just better? And then I could go Shockland. Well, the issue with that, I guess I could just go Shockland Incarnation next turn, sack Reunion. That's actually probably fine, right? Because I can't Fires Incarnation in the same turn if the Thalia is still in play, but I can just play the Incarnation and not play the Fires. Yeah, that's probably fine. That's probably fine. Yeah. So we just kill this, play this tapped. This game would have been a lot easier if I had just shocked last turn, but... Okay, so we take 3, go to 12. We're still fine, though. We're chilling. We don't even have to shock, too. Pretty good. So now we sack Reunion for Skyclave, I think? Yeah, let's get Skyclave. Kill Thalia. Yeah, now we're just chilling. Now the game is basically over. If they attack, I think I'll double block. I think double block is good for me, right? Because then I can go Binding Agent. Unfortunately, the Titan's gone, which kind of sucks, but... Could also Tolsimir. Yeah, I'm just going to double block. They either get the Thalia back or the... Or they don't get the Thalia back, yeah, they get the Aspirant back. So now we can go Fires... Play Steam Vents... I can actually play Steam Vents untapped, because then I'm going to have a Legend in play for the Aganjo, right? Yeah. So we can go Binding off of Fires. Binding to kill probably the Aspirant. And then we can go sack Fires, Tolsimir. Okay, they don't want to play anymore. Easy. I like the main deck Keruga a lot. I think the main deck Keruga is sick. This hand is good. Gigantha. The main deck Keruga is nice. Like, it actually just comes up a lot. Playing boats. Yeah, this hand's also just good against Gigantha because we have 2 good removal spells. Yeah, play an Elf. Elf dead. Elf Dedge. Chain to the rocks. I actually maybe was supposed to cast Binding there. Right? I was supposed to cast Binding there, I think. I just realized that. I was definitely supposed to cast Binding. Like 100%. Okay, well now I could just hold up Binding, right? Or I could just kill their Elf. What if I just killed their Elf? We're jamming Fable? No, I just want to get a fucking 7-drop against them. How do they beat a 7-drop? They just can't beat a 7-drop, right? I'm just going to kill their elf and get a 7-drop. Because then that gives them back the elf, which I don't care about. They're just dead. Yeah, this matchup is crazy for this deck. I've played this a lot from the boat side of things, and this matchup is like close to impossible for boats. I need sample. Question is, what do we get? Can they beat Titan? They probably can't beat Titan, right? Yeah, I'm just gonna get Titan. So we'll go 4/4, gain 4. Tell me a secret. And then next turn, I can go Presence, sack Presence, get Clone, Clone Titan. A Crowan War. I guess they could have Crowan War, but even if they had Crowan War, I can just, like, Presence, sack Presence, get Knight of Autumn, kill the Crowan War. Like, that's fine, right? Yeah, we have that covered. I can just Knight of Autumn this. They attack, I'll just take 4. I could double spell this turn, too, which is nice. Okay, not exactly what I wanted to draw, but, you know. Let's put the Presence on this land. Doesn't matter, because we're sacking it anyways, but... Yeah, I don't really like the spinner. I kind of want to cut the spinner. I don't even know why Dom was playing this. Like, I think the theory behind spinner is that it turns, like, if Chain of the Rocks is bad in the matchup, you can turn it into, like, an actual threat, but maybe, Tell me a secret. Yeah, I mean, I think the theory of it is, like, in game ones when your chains are bad, you can actually do something with them with Incarnation, but I don't know, it just, like, feels like it doesn't come up that often. You said it was bad anyways. Yeah, that makes sense. If I wanted a 2-drop, I'd probably just play the dog, right? Yeah, you can just play the dog. The dog is probably fine. Yeah, it's probably better to just play the dog. Attacking with Bonecrusher Giant. Do they have, like, 2 more Bonecrusher Giants? Do I care? I don't think I really care. Land Boat. It could be Land Boat. Obliterating Bolt. I guess that's kind of annoying. I don't think it really matters, but... Okay, so... Now we can go... Yeah, we can actually cast it. So we can go black, white, blue, cast Zur, activate Zur on Incarnation, I think, slam with everything, and I'm probably going to sack the Fable. I might post-combat the Chain. Yeah, let's just go post-combat Chain, cut them off boat mana. Like, they're just so dead anyways. We could sack Fable, get Omnath. I mean, they have no chance. So dead. Extremely dead. Alright, what are we doing against boats? I don't really think I want to sideboard any of these cards. I think we're Gucci. Incarnation sideways, yeah. Why are more people now playing Fires? It's got a tough matchup against Mono Green, but the reason I've been really in on it is because there's been a significant downtick in Mono Green lately, which is why I think it's like, this deck just is good against almost everything that isn't Mono Green. Bring in Volley to give them a chance. Yeah. I do have this deck built right now. It's right here. Well, I don't have a big enough deck box for the sideboard, so... But you just don't double sleeve it with Yorion. Redain for Spinner. I guess Redain is good against, like, Chariot Boat. I don't know. Spinner is nice because it gets you into your 3s. This hand's a little sus. Yeah, Control 2. This hand's got to be a mulligan. Okay, this hand's fucking nuts. I think I put back the second Chained. There's maybe an argument for putting back Fable, actually. You want to put back Fires? I guess we don't have the Incarnation. I was thinking Fable. I think it's maybe between these two. I kind of want to put Fable back. Yeah, I'm going to put Fable back, because if we brick on turn 3, I could just pick up Yorion, right? Like, I can go turn 1, chain their elf, turn 2, tap land, chain their elf, and then if I brick, I can just pick up Yorion. That's kind of awkward. Nice to pick up a green source. Okay. Timber Crown. Not making a red source, which means they probably have a red source in hand. Okay, perfect. Perfecto. Alright, kill the elf. Now we can play Spar's Headquarters. Next turn, Present. Probably tap land. You could play Lovestruck Beast. Okay, that's worse. That is worse. Maybe I should have saved the second chained. Binding would be nice. Binding or a third chained. I'm going to cast the Presence first, because I want to see if I need to play an untap land or a tap land. Okay, that is the worst draw on the deck. I think we're going to lose this game. I'm still going to play an untap land, but make them think I have Binding. Yeah, I think I should have not played the second Chain to the Rocks. I think that's where maybe this game went wrong. Maybe I should have bought Yorion this turn instead of Presencing. How can I Fires do something? I can't play the Yorion. I only have 3 lands. How am I playing the Yorion next turn? Yeah, we're dead. Alright, game 3. Game 3. Fires Presence at worst, but then I'd still just be dead, right? First league of the day, we get a 5-0 and I missed the prediction. Well, we didn't quite get a 5-0 yet, JS. We didn't quite get a 5-0. Let them chariot us. We have to chain there. Yeah, I think I should have not cast the Chain of the Rocks. I think that's where I screwed that game up. The second chained. So this hand has Oath into Fable, discard Agent into Fires. Yeah, this hand's good. Lose harder, please. Why do you want me to lose? Okay, so we want to play Stomping Ground on turn 1, I think. Yeah, because then I can play Sun Petal on 2 without shocking. Jewel. Yeah. Okay. Oath of Chandra. I'm only using these shocks because I have the God account. I normally hate these lands, but they're nice and trolly. Okay. Lovestruck tap lane, I could beat that. Foils? Dude, foils are like an abomination to Magic Online. They're so unbelievably bad. Imagine being a foil enjoyer. Couldn't be me. Could not be me. Do they curl too much? Yeah. Yeah, that's why. They curl too much. I guess I keep the Agent at this point. I can just discard 2 lands, right? Although maybe I should play towards Yorion. Like, there's no shot I'm casting this Agent, right? I'll play towards Yorion. Okay. Oh, they didn't Gigantha. Okay, so they definitely have Embercleave. Yeah, I'm gonna go Fire's Bitter, discard Garden. I'm actually going to attack and not shock, though, right? Or I could chump block with the Shaman token. Discard Garden. Like, what else do you want me to discard? I'm confused. I'm trying to think if they cleave me. I mean, it's actually better for me if they cleave me than play Lovestruck, right? I think I'm going to attack, make a treasure, and then play Fire's Reunion before doing anything else. And then I can figure out what land I want to discard. I'm discarding a land this turn. That's just happening. Yeah, I'm just not going to shock here. Okay, ding. Ding, ding, ding. So 15, they go Lovestruck, Haste, attack for 9, I go to 6. Then I can go... I mean, I could just play Kenrith Yorion, right? Kenrith Yorion, gain some life. I guess I can't gain life this turn, but... Blink this, kill this. It depends on what I hit this turn. Right, we'll see if I want to pick up the Yorion or not. Okay. We're safe to cleave without a beast in play. Develop this turn. Yeah, that's true. Oh, that's a good point. We can reanimate the Agent. That's actually kind of sick. That is a very good point. Can reanimate the Agent this turn, which is a good it's a good way to play around Embercleave. Drawing a spell here would be nice. Oh, that's like best possible. So now I can just go land. I can go attack, land Kenrith Keruga, hold up get back Agent, right? Yeah, let's do that. And then we can play around Embercleave. We basically can just play around everything. Who doubted Keruga? Yeah. Not me. I didn't doubt Keruga. No regrets. Alright, the old draw 3. Only 3? Sag. Alright, your turn. I never doubt the Keruga. Never, ever doubt the Keruga. If he's shocked, we can copy the agent. Bro, I have a treasure in play. I don't need the shock. You're just joling. I have a treasure in play. Joling. Bitter plus Fable. What'd you want me to do? I don't get it. What did you want me to do? Time for me to go to Modern, have a good rest of your stream. Take it easy, JS. Good luck in Modern. Maybe I'll see you when you get back. Go Lotus Breach. Always nice to have JS around. Appreciate you being here, buddy. I got a VIP JS. He's here every day. Oh. Whoops. We call that a combination. Cast your stones, cast your judgment. Oops. Black mana. Steal this. I can't attack with it, but... Kill all your shit. This. You have no board. You are dead. We did it, chat. The little 5-0. The nice cheeky little 5-0. Cleric. I'm just gonna BM them. Let's get... Spinner. I don't know why I'm doing this, but... Yeah, the deck is so busted that we can win with a bunch of bad cards, as Ashiok says. Oh, I'm actually going to copy the agent, because I want to steal their land. Oh, wait, I can steal the lair, activate the lair for 1, and then attack with Lovestruck Beast. Yo! The lines. The lines. Alright, JS, have a good night, buddy. I'll see you later. Dude, steal your lair, activate it for 1. The lines. Deck's too good. Deck is too good. The clean 5-0. Well, not clean. We did lose 2 games, but, you know. This deck's... Well, we lost 3 games, actually. This deck's busto. Such a good deck. We're going to run it back. See if we can keep going. Maybe make a couple of small changes. Trophy, obviously. Obviously got a trophy. Alright, let's open these Chesterooskies. Can we play some bad deck for a change? No, I like winning. Winning is nice. Interested in playing more New School on Saturday, 1-7. I think I might have to work that. I'll have to check and see my schedule. I don't want to make any commitments yet. I might have plans that day. We get anything good? We got a portal. Address down.